morning and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 17th of March, 2021. This is your positive quote of the day to get your day started right on this Wednesday. Your positive quote of the day today is from a guy named Martin Luther King Jr. We all know who he was. He was an African-American Baptist minister and activist who became the most visible spokesperson and leader for the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. And here's what he had to say. He said, "The time is always right to do what is right." And I think there's a lot there, but at its core, just do the right thing. And, we could talk about integrity and all the other things, but you do what feels good and feels right deep down. And obviously, this was tied into the civil rights movement, which really divided a country significantly. And I think just awareness about it is helpful to understand what people went through, understand the way that people learned and were taught at a very early age about the way things were, whether it was right or wrong. So it's hard maybe to get away from something that you're taught your whole life. But what I think we're saying here is that deep down, even though you may have been taught something, even though somebody said something to you, even though you may have learned it from a young age, if you really think through that, this is your ability to kind of rationalize and think through things. If something is truly wrong or doesn't feel right, or in your gut feels bad, or doesn't seem fair and equitable and just, it's okay if you basically express that. And you don't have to be right. The other person's opinion does not have to be right, but it's okay to believe or say what you're feeling. And obviously, we're talking about, segregation. That's something that we're all pretty clear on right now, at least most of us are. But that being said, there are a lot of other things that we've been taught to believe our whole life. I would challenge you to sometimes question what you might have been taught. Ask more questions. Do some independent thinking. And there's a lot of people out there that might argue with you for that, or tell you that you're doing it wrong, or that you're a radicalist, or that you're a bad person for going against the norm. I would just simply ask questions, learn more, do your own research. Don't just assume that what you see online is gospel. There's a lot of things out there that may have different perspectives, and I would encourage you to do your own research, identify the sources that are that where you're getting it from, what the information is, what it says, the history, the facts, not just what you hear might be facts, but really identify sources that can give you true historical facts or accurate facts from today, and then make your own call, make your own decision. I think that's who we are as humans. We have the ability to do some independent thinking and believe what we want to believe. So I would just encourage you to do that, but deep down, if it feels wrong, understand that it's probably wrong, right? And back to what Martin Luther King Jr. said, the time is always right to do what's right. Don't wait. Don't allow it to pass by. If you see something going on that you don't feel good about, if there's someone bullying someone or someone being disrespectful or whatever it might be that's happening, the time is always right to do what's right. Step up, speak out, come to that person's aid, be a voice, be a champion, and do what you feel is right in your heart. That's my suggestion to you. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Enjoy the rest of this day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.